In order to save energy, many cities have decided to restrict the lighting up of monuments and other public buildings. It's the case in Lyon in the southeast of France. The city is well known for its Festival of Lights on December the 8th. That event hasn't been called into question yet, but the Green-led local authorities want to set an example by reducing everyday lighting.
What we're doing already is turning off all the illuminations in Lyon, 4 days a week. Bridges, churches, museums and so on. This is for lighting not needed for pedestrians and road traffic. People understand that in the context of crisis, we can't leave lights on that are just for showcasing. We have to focus on essential public services.
City lighting is a question that also involves shops and businesses. Many shop windows remain lit all night, despite regulations that call for displays to be switched off between 1 and 6 a.m. To encourage change, climate activists, like here in Paris, have been carrying out switch-off operations. At the same time, businesses such as this concept store in Lyon city centre are also taking the initiative. It's a cooperative that's trying to be more sustainable, especially when it comes to lighting.
Mainly what we've done in the store is to transform the lighting, installing LEDs which consume less energy. And above all, we've restricted the amount of time the lights are on, whether it's the sign outside or rooms where we don't need lights on all the time. We've installed a motion detector to make sure the lights are off when they're not needed. It seems obvious to us that we shouldn't light up our shopfront displays when nobody needs them. We have public lighting that's already sufficient in the evening to light up the displays.
Recently, the French government called on companies to reduce energy consumption by 10%. Savings of this order can be made on lighting and heating. To talk about this issue of energy sobriety, we're online with Bruno Lafitte. Mr. Lafitte, hello. You're an engineer at ADEME, the Agency for Ecological Transition, and you're an international lighting expert. Recently, we've seen several cities across the world and in Europe deciding to limit monument illuminations. Do you think this kind of limitation has a real impact in terms of energy saving, or is it mainly symbolic?
It certainly does have an impact because it's possible to make immediate direct savings. On the other hand, the impact is weak compared to the impact of building renovation because buildings are like energy sieves. But every gesture counts, and this is important. Switch off public lights and everyone sees it. It's a collective gesture because the whole neighbourhood sees it. And it's a fairly easy gesture, without a big negative, that allows direct energy savings.
In your view, Mr. Lafitte, what should be done to get concrete results from energy sobriety? You've talked about the importance of turning off the lights. What else could be done?
There are two aspects. First, avoid energy waste. For lighting, we all know about the recommendation to turn the light off when leaving a room. In other words, don't leave a light on when it's not benefiting anyone. It's wasted energy. In addition to avoiding energy waste, you can also think about your own usage. This is part of the notion of sobriety, thinking about how we use energy. Can I reduce my electricity consumption simply by reducing my own comfort a bit? For example, in winter, why not reduce the room temperature and put on a jumper rather than a shirt or t-shirt? A small effort like this doesn't reduce comfort levels. It simply requires you to think about energy use.
Mr. Lafitte, thank you for your explanations concerning energy sobriety.